Well, today just happened. That's right, today is the 10-year anniversary of the original Five Nights at Freddy's released back in 2014. I was 6 years old. To celebrate this amazing occasion, I decided to go over in this video some nostalgic memories and experiences that I've had with this franchise. Also, you might see some other people show up with their own experiences. So with that out of the way, let's get started. One of the earliest memories that I have with FNAF is with Springtrap. Most importantly, Springtrap's name. I didn't like it. In fact, I really didn't like it. I don't know why. I guess I expected his name to be Golden Bonnie, and I didn't know. I didn't really like the name Springtrap. Obviously, I've gotten used to it over the years, and I actually really like the name now. But yeah, it's a funny thing to bring up, I guess, is the first memory. Also, another thing that I guess I can bring up now is when I was watching the FNAF 3 trailer for the first time, I remember the Springtrap jump scare at the end actually did get me. I don't know what. I know it's kind of a bad jump scare, but I don't know. It still got me somehow. The next oldest memory that I can think of is me actually calling pizza places, and one of them picked up and said, "Hey, this is Freddy's," and I immediately hanged up. But yeah, I was really surprised. I thought Freddy Fazbear was real. Another pretty good memory that I have is watching the Sister Location trailer. Now, beforehand, I wasn't really that excited for Sister Location because, I don't know why, but at the time, I thought it was just a complete reboot of FNAF in general. Yeah, I was wrong, and this trailer really upped my spirits about Sister Location. I remember watching the trailer in the car ride home after school, and I specifically remember being at the front door of my house. And it was at that part where all the animatronics are on stage, and it was so cool. It was so cool back then. But yeah, that's a pretty good memory that I have. Another very good memory that I have is seeing FNAF merch for the first time in stores back in 2016. Like, it was so mind blowing back then, especially since everyone still considered FNAF to be a very small game. In fact, I still remember my first ever piece of FNAF merch. It was this disgusting Bonnie hanger, but yeah, this was my first ever FNAF merch. I sadly don't have it anymore, but yeah, I remember. I remember back at school, we did a lot of trading against our FNAF merchandise and stuff. We would trade against like our plushies and action figures and stuff. One of the trades that I remember the most was I had this McFarlane Lego set of the private room from Sister Location. Someone was willing to give me all their FNAF stuff in their backpack for that Lego set. I decided to gamble and take the bet, and what did they have? Well, I don't fully remember. I'm pretty sure what they had. All they had was, I think, a Funtime Freddy Pop, I think a Mangle plushie or so, and like a one of those pint-sized heroes of someone. It was not a good trade at all. It was not a good trade at all. Another thing that I kept hearing around school is that there was a FNAF 6, which, for me, I thought that it just ended after Sister Location. But again, someone kept telling me, oh, FNAF 6, FNAF 6. I was like, what are you talking about? FNAF 6 isn't real. No, there's a new game. And so, I didn't fully believe him. But I went on the internet and I found Markiplier's video, and I was like, this isn't FNAF 6. And then I saw the Scrap Baby scene at the beginning, and I'm like, oh my god, it was so cool. That's enough memories from me, I feel like. How about let's go with some memories from someone else? Here's a memory from P100.
It was December 17, 2021. It was the day the game that I had been waiting for 2 years released. The day before I went to a store and bought a PlayStation card for my PS4 to buy the game. The game was Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. The game was released during nighttime for me, and since that day I had class, I couldn't be up during night. So I slept, and during the morning I bought the game. Then I went to class and I avoided any social media to not get spoiled. That same day, I was going to go to the cinema with a friend to watch Spider-Man No Way Home, so the plan was to get home, play, and in the afternoon go to see the movie. So, when I finished my classes, I got out, and I literally went running home, like if someone was chasing me lol. I didn't even have any food, just went to my console to play the game. And it was awesome. I couldn't believe what I was watching, it felt so good. I remember I got to the daycare and died 1,000 times because of Moon, and then it was time for me to go to the cinema. I remember turning off the game, and suddenly feeling stomach pain because of being so many hours without having food. Then my friend and I went to the cinema, loved the movie, and during the next days I kept playing the game. I'd love to share more memories with this game, like when I did the bird trap ending for the first time just the day before Christmas, while screaming all the time because of how epic it was, but this is getting too long. Thank you Scott, and thank you Steel Wall.
One of my core memories from FNAF is when I was really young. I was outside of some type of market with my friend. Well, not with my friend, but with my dad. But he's kind of like a friend because he's very cool guy. That's besides the point. I remember we were outside of the store, and I had gotten the Golden Freddy jump scare. And that's I remember I used to play FNAF a lot as a kid. But I just remember that moment specifically as being very nostalgic for me when I got it was my first time ever getting the Golden Freddy jump scare. Me and my dad were super stoked and stuff. It was fun. It was great. And yet again, thank you FNAF for existing for over a decade now. And one of the greatest franchises to ever graze the internet. Thank you, and good night.
Hey, it's me, Silly Girl, and I'm here to share my personal memories about FNAF and how it affected me throughout my life. I remember clicking on a sort of video when I was younger and figuring out it was about a game called Five Nights at Freddy's. I was a pretty late fan, and I probably joined around 2017 to 2019, but I still loved it. I remember watching gameplays and watching theories for hours on end. I was so invested in how deep the rabbit hole really was. It really helped me during hard times. I really appreciate Scott for everything. I also remember when I was younger, I got a poster. I'll ask Ziggy to put it on the screen. Me and my elder brothers would play a game where we'd have to guess which animatronic the other was thinking of. I also didn't like the Nightmare Balloon Boy and thought it was scary when I was really young, but I remember just staring at it and appreciating the artwork that is the poster. And overall, I truly love and appreciate Scott and everything he has done. He has made so many childhoods, including mine.
Yes. FNAF World. Truly one of the most peak FNAF games ever, with a, albeit small, good community. They're still hammering out, new FNAF World shit via community. Like I said, it's not officially in production anymore, but people are still making it. You get my fucking point. So, the fact that I've been able to enjoy most FNAF World fan games and FNAF World in itself, it's amazing. Oh yeah, right, we're talking about actual FNAF. Whatever. I'm gonna vent about FNAF World. Well, I don't really have anything else more to vent about, but you get what I mean. It was a good game, and the fact that people are making more of it, it really warms my heart. And also that racing game, fucking ballin', dude. Genuinely, it's lit. But yeah, that's really it. That's all I have to say. Pass the microphone back to Ziggy.
Yes, really great memories made with this franchise. I'm genuinely just happy about FNAF existing in general. It is by far the fandom that I have stayed with the longest. Oh, but don't go anywhere. I still have one last thing. I put together this little video full of nostalgic videos and stuff that from the past. I hope you enjoy it. Anyways, goodbye for now.
Through the static on the TV, you watched in horror as we were moving. And we wanna thank you for playing our game. We enjoyed your screams. Thank you for playing our game. The nightmares have been real, though you seem quite terrified. We hope you enjoy the ride. Thank you for playing our game, and oh, that you feel nice. Now this is goodbye. Now this is goodbye. Now this is goodbye. Now this is goodbye. Yeah, that's it was all true. Do we know you have to go to the pub? It's just that here at Freddy's.
There's not much left of this world.
Why do you do this to me?
What does the fuck say? Nemesis. My nemesis. My nemesis.
I'm gonna be playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, Help Wanted. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The game didn't let me read that. What's going on? Oh god! We already have. Oh, Freddy's looking at me. Freddy's looking at me.
Thank you for playing our game.
She's still at the
You
door.
were not
Leave
alone.
the room.
Wish we could apologize.
Go, you stupid chicken. Go. Oh. Where you?
Thank you for playing our game and all the tear-filled nights. Now this is goodbye. Now this is goodbye. Now this is goodbye. Now this is goodbye. Yeah, that's it. Oh, the platform is. Oh, what the fuck?
Bazinga.
Batteries.
My next picture. I regret this already.
Number 8 is that Toy Freddy pass. I mean, come on.
It's purple. Sorry, man. I'm just curious.
We shut down YouTube last time.